What's up, guys? I'm Bob.
I'm Matt.
And this is Beer of the Week,
The show.
where we drink beer on camera for you guys. How you doing, bud?
Well, my brothers, good to see you.
Good, doing real good. So what are we drinking today?
We are drinking...
The Works Imperial Stout by Dirty Bull Brewing, and it's a collaboration with Revelry Brewing.
Yes, our friends out of Charleston, South Carolina.
Yep.
I love Revelry.
So Revelry's in Charleston. Dirty Bull is in Durham, North Carolina. That's a completely different state. They're in North Carolina. So cool collaboration between two really cool cities across our sister state. So I'm excited to check this one out.
I'm really excited.
It's got a 4.2 on Untappd.
Fantastic rating.
This is a 12%er too. So splitting this is gonna be a good way to
in the day?
end the day, begin the day, whatever part of the day you're in. So
Get it started.
let's get it started in here.
The Works Imperial Stout in collaboration with Revelry Brewing out of Charleston, South Carolina. Absolutely cool can work. It's basically a pretzel with the works. 12% alcohol by volume. 16 ounces of 12% alcohol by volume. Wow, that's a full can. That can did not have airspace in it. They loaded that one down. Okay, so my initial reaction on this would be that at 12%, I expect it to be a little bit thicker, but as I'm pouring it, it's definitely dark. I'm not trying to say it's not dark. It is definitely a dark Imperial Stout, but as I was pouring it, it just seemed to be a little bit lighter. It's definitely sticky. Wonderful nose, but a little bit sweeter, almost more towards like a milk stout nose than an Imperial Stout, and that may be some of the things they added to it to create the works. But really nice, really nice Imperial Stout nose. Still get the coffee notes, roasted malt notes, but just I tend to pick a little bit of sweetness up on the nose.
All right, so the Works Imperial Stout by Dirty Bull and Revelry. Very excited for this. I don't know exactly what to expect because it says the works, but it is a pretzel with a bunch of different stuff on it. So I'm imagining that this is gonna be packed full of a bunch of different flavors, and I'm gonna have to kind of work through this. I love Imperial Stouts and I love complex ones. So I think that this is gonna be up my alley. I hope it's warmed up enough that I can really get the full gambit of what it's offering. Great color for a stout, very dark. The nose on that is fantastic. I'm getting a lot of different things. So I'm getting some chocolate, I'm getting some nuttiness. Actually, I'm getting a lot of nuttiness. So there's I can get like pecans. That's exciting. Let's see what this tastes like. Oh crap, that's good. Oh man, okay. Oh man, that's good. That is really good. This is really good. I don't even know how to really break this down. This is just really good. There's an absolute sweetness to this. I mean, so it's sweet like all the way through. So when you see on the can, there's like sugary stuff, like what looks like Oreos, like little pieces of candy, icing. Like I think they're trying to tell you this is a sweet beer, and it is sweet. I'm getting a little bit of nuttiness in it too. Some caramel, chocolate, honey, vanilla. Like I'm getting everything on this. So so it says like on the can, like it's got chocolate chips, M&Ms, Oreos, cotton candy bits, fudge, mint chip. Like all of this is listed on the can. And oh my goodness. This is dessert. This is beautiful. Beautifully done. Beautifully done, Durty Bull. Like, good Lord. Yeah, this is a good one. I mean, me and Matt are gonna talk some more about it, but this is a good one. This is really good.
Oh my Lord. There's a lot. There's bitterness, there's sweet, there's candied sugar, there's like fruit, almost like fruit sugars versus like, so it's kind of weird, almost like a little bit of candied strawberry. I don't know, creamy. Yeah, almost like cream notes. Like marshmallow maybe. Wow. So this would not be for me a traditional imperial stout by any means, and there is no, I don't get any hints of barrel aging. I didn't look, like I said, we try to do as little amount of pre-screening on the beer so that it doesn't affect our tasting, because you tend to get, when you get suggestions in your head, then a lot of times you'll tend to taste them. It's the weirdest thing. And for me, so we try to come at these fresh without any type of read up on the flavor profile. But I would classify this as a true dessert beer. It's almost like cake with icing on it. It's kind of for me like a chocolate cake with a little bit of coffee notes, with kind of an in-between strawberry and vanilla icing. I'm getting these little fruit tinges, and it may just be the sweetness, but then there's a creaminess, and that's kind of the best way I would know how to describe it. But really excellent. This would pair really, really well with a cigar, really, really well with something salty. So if you like a salty snack at the end of the night, and then kind of going back and forth between this and that, would be a great way for me to wrap up an evening on the porch.
Yeah, no, at 12%, this is a problem.
It could creep.
This is, like you said just off camera just now, you don't get a lot of warmth here.
Like the bourbon barrel aged stouts that we've tried in the past with the same ABV level, you can almost get like it
warms you up.
This
is scary. This is scary.
I was proud. There were two things you mentioned: the caramel and the cotton candy. I was saying I got some fruit sugar-esque style sugar notes, almost like in the line of like strawberry. Mm-hmm. But I think cotton candy and caramel were even way better descriptions in kind of the sugar, like the sugar level. Mm-hmm. Of the sweetness of this. There was just that, I guess, I don't know if it was the pairing, the way it hit my tongue, the pairing of the way a strawberry kind of has that tinge and sweetness, mm-hmm. that bitter and sweet was kind of what was firing off my brain.
The reason this is a problem is that like rush you get from like sugar. Mm-hmm. The real sweet things are hard because they make the roof of your mouth. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, the roof of your mouth gets like
overloaded
with sugar.
Yeah.
You're getting that sweetness on this beer without that sort of sensation.
Yeah.
And that makes this a problem.
And see,
This is very good.
You got nuttiness, and I got kind of almost more like a coffee bean. So not like coffee grounds, but like chocolate covered coffee beans. Like the candy was kind of where
I'm getting like sugar roasted like pecans.
I like it.
Like I'm like getting that sort of candied pecan sort of like taste.
I think whatever you get out of this, you're gonna get a really, 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 really big glass of happiness. Because if you like Imperial Stouts and you don't mind a little bit of sweetness, this sucker's
if you
very
like
tasty.
Sugar, by golly, you're gonna like this beer.
Well, see, the funny thing is in this, I was even saying that this would pair really well with like a salty snack. It's almost like
Like
It's
if
almost
you,
like
if
they
you
let-
had a pretzel or something.
A pretzel or something. Yeah. It's almost like they put the works in the can and left you picking up the pretzel to you.
Oh my gosh.
So like if you go to your favorite brewery that has pretzels, then you need to get
This is really
beer.
good.
It's tasty.
I'm a fan. I'm like a big fan. It earned this 4.2.
Yeah, I would put this at 4 for me.
It earned it.
Cool.
It's really good. I'd probably be at like a 4.4.
Yeah, so there we go.
Like, I mean, it's a good beer.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see if I could be picky, slightly less sugar and more bitter, but that's just me being more of a purist. I don't know.
They
I'm
don't
being,
need to
I'm being
do
super
anything
picky
to this.
I didn't say they
This is
did.
Fantastic.
Said for my-
You know what I wish? I wish, because it has a pretzel.
Yes.
I wish I could get a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
If I could taste a little bit of salt in this,
And maybe, like I said, they're leaving that up to
or
you.
maybe that's the whole point is
Go
to
find
be able
some
to
salt.
get some salt. Like, this is fantastic beer.
Yeah, y'all did a phenomenal.
Phenomenal job, Dirty Bull. I mean,
And Revelry.
Revelry helped you out.
And Dirty Bull.
Great beer. So cheers. We'll see you next week. Beer of the week.
Look forward to it.
Hot damn.